Hello everyone, and welcome to Easy English Stories. Today, we're talking about St. Patrick's Day, a special holiday from Ireland that many people celebrate around the world. Have you ever seen people wearing green or big parades with music and dancing? Let's find out why this day is so popular and learn some new English words together.
I'm excited to join you. St. Patrick's Day is full of fun traditions, but there's also a lot to learn. And don't worry, we'll explain all the important words so you can understand and use them yourself. Let's start our story.
St. Patrick's Day, which is on March 17, is a Christian religious holiday that celebrates the patron saint of Ireland. By the way, do you know what a saint is?
Let's explain that word. A saint is a person who is very good and holy in the Christian religion. People respect them and sometimes pray to them for help. Now, a patron is someone who protects or supports a group or place. So, St. Patrick is the patron saint or special protector of Ireland.
Exactly. And Ireland is a country in Europe with beautiful green hills and a rich culture. The story, or legend, says St. Patrick drove all the snakes out of Ireland.
A legend means an old story that many people believe, but it may not be completely true. Now, about snakes, those are long, thin animals with no legs, often found in warm places. Ireland is famous for not having snakes.
In the United States, St. Patrick's Day has also become a day to celebrate Irish culture. People who are Irish or have Irish family feel proud on this day. Let's pause to explain Irish.
Irish means someone or something from Ireland. For example, Irish music, Irish food, or Irish people. And culture is the way a group of people live, with their traditions, music, and celebrations.
Great! In cities like New York and Boston, there are big parades and festivals. Do you know what a parade or festival is?
A parade is when people walk or march together in the street, often with music, costumes, and decorations. A festival is a big party with music, dancing, and food, usually to celebrate something special.
People wear green and decorate with shamrocks, a type of three-leaf clover. Let's stop to explain decorate, shamrock, and clover.
Decorate means to make something look nice by adding things like colors or flowers. A shamrock is a small green plant with 3 parts called leaves. Clover is a plant that often grows in fields, and a shamrock is a kind of clover.
People also wear special buttons or t-shirts that say, "Kiss me, I'm Irish." A button is a small, round thing you can pin to your clothes, and a t-shirt is a simple shirt with short sleeves.
That's right. Wearing green, shamrocks, and funny buttons makes the holiday more fun. Now, let's talk about how the holiday is not a legal holiday in the U.S. Legal here means it's not an official day off, so schools and offices stay open.
The biggest and oldest parade happens in New York City. It started about 250 years ago, even before the U.S. was a country. Every year, thousands of people gather to watch Irish step dancers and bagpipe players march. Let's explain bagpipe, march, and perform.
A bagpipe is a musical instrument from Scotland and Ireland. It makes music by blowing air into a bag and pressing it out through pipes. To march means to walk in a line with others, usually in time with music. Perform means to do something for people to watch, like dancing or playing music.
Irish step dancing is done in groups or solo. Solo means doing something alone, not with a group. Dancers perform complicated movelets, explain complicated.
Complicated means something is not easy because it has many steps or parts. Irish step dancing looks simple, but it's actually very hard to do.
The parade has also been a source of controversy. Some groups, like gay and lesbian organizations, have not been allowed to march. Let's pause to explain controversy, gay, lesbian, organization, and protest.
Controversy is when people strongly disagree about something. Gay means a man who loves men, and lesbian means a woman who loves women. An organization is a group of people working together for a goal. To protest means to show you don't like something, often in public.
Some people protest by not going to the parade at all. This is called a boycott. Do you know what that means?
Boycott means to refuse to join or buy something as a way to show you don't agree with it. So, people boycott the parade to show they want everyone to be included.
St. Patrick's Day is also associated with drinking a lot of alcohol, especially beer. Let's stop to explain associate, alcohol, and beer.
To associate means to connect one thing with another. Alcohol is a drink that can make you feel funny or drunk. Beer is a popular alcoholic drink, often yellow or brown, made from grains.
On this holiday, some people even drink green beer, which is just regular beer with green coloring. But some people complain that the holiday is too focused on alcohol. Let's explain complain.
Complain means to say you don't like something or wish it was different. Some people complain because they think the holiday has become about drinking too much.
Another problem is public drunkenness when people drink too much in public. Some say this supports stereotypes about Irish people. Let's explain stereotype.
A stereotype is a simple idea about a group of people that's often not true. For example, the stereotype that all Irish people like to drink is unfair. Stereotypes can hurt people's feelings and are not always correct.
Good point. It's important to remember that every person is different. Now, let's talk about how St. Patrick's Day can be celebrated in a positive way.
Sure, people can enjoy music, dancing, and learning about Irish history. You don't have to drink to have fun or show respect for Irish culture.
Let's think. How can we keep holidays like St. Patrick's Day fun and respectful? Maybe we can focus more on learning about traditions and less on stereotypes. What do you think?
That's a good idea. We can decorate with shamrocks, watch parades, or try Irish food. It's also great to invite everyone to join so nobody feels left out. People should feel free to celebrate in their own way.
Exactly. Holidays can teach us about different cultures and help us make new friends. Next time you see a parade or a shamrock, think about the real meaning behind the celebration.
And always remember it's about having fun and showing kindness, not just following the crowd.
Now, let's review the new words we learned today. For example, legend and old story, like the legend of St. Patrick and the snakes. Try to use new words in your own sentences, like, my favorite legend is about a magic dragon.
Boycott to not join something because you disagree. Some people boycott the parade. Here's a tip. Write each word and its meaning on a small card. Look at your cards every day and say the words out loud.
Let's do decorate to make something look nice. We decorate our house for the festival. If you hear a new word, try to use it when talking to a friend or in a short story.
And stereotype, a simple idea about a group that is often wrong. It's a stereotype that all Irish people drink beer. Try drawing a picture for each word to help you remember.
Here's a question for you. How would you like to celebrate St. Patrick's Day in your country? Would you join a parade, decorate with shamrocks, or try Irish food? Tell us your ideas.
Thank you for listening today. Remember, learning English is like a parade. Every step brings you closer to your goal. Keep asking questions and don't be afraid to make mistakes.
Stay curious, keep practicing, and celebrate your progress. We hope you enjoyed learning about St. Patrick's Day and all these new words.
See you next time. And here's a tip. Try watching a short English video about St. Patrick's Day and listen for today's words. You'll remember them even better. Good luck and have fun with your English.